My name is Andrea Bomarito, and I am with the N&H Equipment in the US.
And I am Michael Gsteuer from Nagel & Hermann here in Lustenau, Austria.
We are standing next to one of my favorite machines by Nagel & Hermann. This is the Postmatic semi-automatic element setting machine. And it's one of the first models ever made by Nagel & Hermann back in 1983. With this machine, they've continued to develop and design it to make it what it is today.
Right. The machine, as said, is a semi-automatic Hotfix setting machine, and it's really easy to use. An operator takes a fabric and he goes to a position where he wants to set an element. When this is done, he just presses the foot pedal and the stone or the element is fixed on a fabric.
I love this machine because it leaves your hands free to move the fabric or to move the material that you're working on. And it also gives you a large table where you can easily see that fabric or that material for the placement of the element. And what exactly can you do on this machine? What can you work with?
Well, you can work with different sizes of elements, and you can also work with different materials, or let us say also with different thicknesses of material because of the setting of the machine. Accordingly to the sizes of the materials, we worked from 2 mm till 8 mm, which means from SS6 to SS40. And referring to the material, we use, for example, tulle or cotton or whatever the customer wants to use.
So you can use this machine with delicate fabrics like chiffon and stockings and things like that, as well as the heavy fabrics like canvas and sweatshirts, sweatpants, whatever it may be. So it seems like you can do quite a bit with this machine. What kind of businesses do you see using this machine?
Well, what I see, honestly speaking, you can use it really everywhere, but just to give you some examples, we use it for rodeo, for fashion, trimmings, ribbons, etc., etc.
So I see with this machine there are a lot of different possibilities, basically hardly any limitations that I see. But how can it accommodate everything that you're talking about?
Well, this is also very easy to explain, because we have on the machine a temperature controller. That means depending on the fabric we can regulate this electronically. Same for the pressing time, where you can take more or less time to heat press it, and we can also change the height to also change the thickness of the materials.
So in the ability to change those electronically, that kind of leads to the durability of the machine and the consistency of the machine, and that machine to last you a very, very long time.
Right, yes, I would say yes. And also, for example, you could just change the table and then you can make socks and pants, for example, more easily.
So you can do finished and unfinished goods.
Right.
Wonderful. So with this machine, it seems like there's so much versatility and so much that you can actually do with it. And it's a machine that can encompass a lot of different businesses. Michael, thanks again for taking the time to talk to us about the N&H Postmatic. Really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot for visiting us, and enjoy.